Hello guys, welcome to the Preacher Wendigo Minecraft server. That's right, a Minecraft server. It's open for anyone on Java Edition to join. If you want to join it, I'm going to have all of the details of the server in the description down below. Alright, now of course, this is going to be a little laggy, so what we have to do, watch this, we're going to go to options, we're going to go to video settings, and then we're going to turn down our render distance to 7 chunks, simulation distance down to 8 chunks, right? Boom. And then we're good to go, right? This is going to lag immediately as soon as I get off here, but don't worry about it, guys. It's just the game readapting, right? So let's go ahead and go back to game. See, boom, told you it lagged right there. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but it was lagging pretty hard. But yeah, so this is the Preacher Wendigo Minecraft server. It's an Eterno server, so it does need to be turned on with my permission. And do keep in mind, I am in high school, so I cannot keep this thing running 24/7. And that's also against the Eterno's terms of use. Yeah, Eterno's terms of use. So it's against that, so I cannot do that. But the server will be open for you guys to join. Alright, so I have a general idea, kind of like forming. So I want you guys to kind of form societies if you want, right? And technically, yes, I do have admin powers, but I will not be abusing my admin powers. And I will want a couple mods, like 1 or 2, depending on the size of the server. On the weekends, the server will be open more often, but on weekdays, depending on what I have going on, if I have homework or obviously, you know, like stuff just going on, because, you know, I'm a human being. I'm not just a YouTuber. So, you know. And I'm also sorry if you guys hear my incessant clicking. It's my bad. However, you're just gonna have to get over that. People who watch already know, like, that's just a part of it, man. Like, that's just what happens. And, oh my goodness, I just realized this is the copper dude. Why is my skin not my skin? Whatever, I'll get that fixed here in a minute. So my skin is supposed to be a Catholic priest. I'm not Catholic, by the way, but I am a preacher, and I thought it was pretty neat for me to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some copper. I'm not sure if I can get copper with wood, but I'm willing to go ahead and get stone because it's literally just 3 blocks. Why would I waste my time not getting stone? Right? It's like, dude, like, what are you doing, you monkey? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, when I say monkey, do not think I'm being racist. I'm not being racist, I'm just saying monkey because it's a funny thing to say. Why is there so much iron? Bro! Get this iron out of here, bro. And so my nephew saw my first video, and he's never gotten over the fact that I absolutely clowned on that dog in the first video. He was like, dude, what the flip is that, man? And like, he's honestly kind of mad about it, but I can't blame him. But he tries to replicate it too, so I can't tell if he's mad, if he's just like in awe. But like, this guy, man, I swear. But anyways, this is a server, so anytime that I'm recording a video, this will be open. And do make sure that you check my channel frequently, because I'll be posting updates. There's going to be a community tab. There already is a community tab, but make sure you guys check that frequently. And I get it, you guys are busy people, you literally can't check it all the time, and I literally can't keep the server open all the time. It's impossible. But what we can do, we can come up with a compromise. Someone can contact me who knows me personally, and I'm sure that they would not mind keeping the server open occasionally and just opening it at random. Meaning that, like, you guys won't really have to check the channel, you'll just have to check the, just check your Minecraft, and if it shows that the server's active, then that's great. If not, then boo-boo. And I'm sorry if I get, like, really quiet in these videos. I'm just trying not to disturb my household with my recording, right? And is that a creeper? Creeper. Oh man. Goodness gracious, I almost died. Oh wow, I'm going to die. This is insane. Like, bro, I just got here. No. Get me out of here, bro. This is... No, no, no. Oh man, this is gonna be awful if I die to a freaking zombie on day 1 of the server. Day 1 of the server owner gets clocked by a zombie. I'll get absolutely discombobulated. Yeah, get up here, buddy. See what happens. Not so tough now, are you? Now that the might of God is hurting you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bozo. Sorry about that. I had to click off of a message. That's right, guys. I have a social life. Very surprising considering the fact that I'm a YouTuber. You're probably thinking, since when on earth did YouTubers have social lives? Literally since never. I lied to you. I don't have a social life. No, I'm joking. But yeah. Do make sure that when you guys can, you join this Minecraft server. It is a Java server, but I am thinking about later on, I'm going to attempt to do a cross server where you can join on Bedrock and Java. That way, my fans who have Bedrock only can join on Bedrock, right? However, for PlayStation, it is a little bit more complicated. I'm not sure how it is for Xbox, but on PlayStation you cannot add servers, which really sucks. And oh my goodness, is that a lava pit? Lava pit? I must be in the lava pit. Nah, I'm joking, but for real though, this is insane. Ah! I almost died. What the flip? Okay, so I need to hide in a cave immediately because the sun is in fact going down, and I am in fact terrified. And this is scary. This is horrifying. And why am I a black woman? Okay, great, yeah, so this is my house now. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and block off the entrance here. And you might be thinking, Preacher Wendigo, why are you blocking off the entrance? Because I'm a coward. That's what cowards do. They hide. And that's what I'm doing because I'm a coward. And it's Minecraft. I can do whatever. Also, this is normal difficulty. That's right, normal difficulty, and I almost got clocked by a zombie on day 1. Hopefully you guys have better luck than me. Also, what's really going to suck is that when I'm on here, I'm going to be recording, meaning that whatever I do is going to be uploaded, meaning you guys are going to know all of my actions, and you're going to see my base, you're going to see everything. Goodness, I am now regretting uploading this to YouTube. Just wow, you know. Because you see, I know how my fans are, right? I know you guys. You guys are menaces to society, and there's a gnat swarming my... Okay, there was a gnat swarming my monitor, and it was genuinely making me kind of mad. Because it would just land in the most inconvenient spots. It said, ooh, Minecraft? Don't mind if I do. Like, bro, leave me alone. Yeah, so update. I'm sure you guys have noticed I can upload videos now. You probably noticed because this video has been uploaded. So yeah, that's nice. Praise be to God that I can actually upload now, because once I can't upload, my YouTube channel crashes. No, like literally, I lost a subscriber the other day. Like sometime this week, I lost a subscriber, and I'm like, what the flip, guys? I haven't uploaded in like just a couple months. That doesn't mean that you have to like change loyalties like a part of a gang, right? Stay subscribed, and because I will always upload. Maybe not when you want me to, but I will upload. Trust me, okay, guys? Uploading is like part of my personality at this point. It's not my fault that I didn't have internet at that point. I mean, I had internet, but like my computer couldn't connect to it. So honestly, it's you guys' fault, not mine. Right? But don't unsubscribe. Please subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe again. But again, what am I even talking about, man? Just hit the subscribe button. If it's red, hit it. If it's gray, do not touch it. Do not redeem. Alright. Just leave it alone. If it's gray. If it's not gray, it's red, because that's the only color it can be, click it. Subscribe, please, for the love of God. For the love of all things holy, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now people say, Michael, you're begging for subscribers. You're begging for views. I don't care. I have no humility. I'm a humility. What does that mean? Hold up. Google, help. Humility definition. The quality of having a modest view on one's value or importance. Huh? That's a very complex word. I don't care. That's a big word with a big meaning, and I don't feel like saying it again. But anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Look, I don't care that you guys think that I might be begging for subscribers or begging for views, because I am. I don't care. Right? Just, I need that. That way more people watch my videos. That way more people join my server. Right? And the more people subscribe to my YouTube channel because of Minecraft, the more people see the videos of me reading the Bible. Of course, I haven't uploaded those videos in a long time, but I'm going to get back into it, right? I'm going to get back into the rhythm of being a YouTuber. It's just that it's taking a while, right? I'm a person, not a YouTuber, alright? I'm not a machine that uploads YouTube videos whenever you guys want. That's not how that works. That's not how it will ever work. Alright, simply put, I'm an individual. I don't serve YouTube. YouTube serves me. Mic drop. Nah, I'm joking. But for real, all I'm saying is that don't get your hopes up when it comes to my upload schedule, because there isn't one. There is no upload schedule. I will fail you. It's just, I remember back when I first started this channel, I kinda thought that this would last longer than it is now. Well, it lasts shorter than it is now. What am I even talking about, bro? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I need 3 more. Hurry. Alright, guys, so, oh my goodness. How do I look? Very coppery. So does copper armor oxidize? I don't think it does. Because why would it, right? Like that would make literally no sense, right? Alright, sorry, excuse the hiccups. I had some really good noodles earlier. Buddy, they were like, ooh man, like they were like really good. Like holy moly. Man alive, those things are good. Okay, so apparently this thing is almost as good as an iron pick. Okay, wow, that is surprisingly really good. What the flip? Okay, hold up. Mojang made their early game really good. Is that... Hold up, that is... Wow. Okay, Mojang is actually doing something for once. No offense, Mojang. But, like, that is surprising. I did not expect that. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull up some stuff about my server. So the join the it's not the IP, it's that one thing. It is Preacher Wendigo with the uppercase P and uppercase W .eternos.me. Alright, again I'll say Preacher Wendigo uppercase P uppercase W .eternos.me. Alright, that dot is a period, by the way. We have 20 slots. Okay, so only 20 people can be on at a time. If I notice that it's an issue and more people want to join than 20 people, which I highly doubt will ever be an actual issue for my YouTube channel or my server, but if it ever comes to that, I'm pretty sure I have the ability to increase that by a little bit. I'm not actually sure, but for right now, the max is 20 people, and we are going to be okay with that. Because if we're not, you guys can get over it. It's mine, not yours. Alright? Oh my goodness, why is night taking so long, bro? I swear to God, this is honestly kind of making me mad. Bruh. Okay. Now. See, I think they should add copper buckets, unless that's already a thing. They need to add copper buckets. That's a stupid idea. Why would they ever add copper buckets? You. Come here. Oh my goodness, why are there so many? Oh my goodness, he called in reinforcements, what? Nah, but for real though, I have got to find a good forest because I genuinely despise jungle, which is why I headed this way in the first place. And why are you running? Why are you running? Get over here. Where'd you go, you monkey? Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna take out these two down here, and then I'm gonna go check out what's on top of that hill. It's a horse. I just saw it. It's a horse. You. Honestly, guys, do you think I should start up a Twitch channel? I don't think I should, but if you guys like desperately want me to start a Twitch channel, I will definitely do that. But I have got to figure out how to record the video that I'm making on Twitch and upload it to YouTube. It's probably really easy, really simple, but I just don't know it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and demolish what I put in my little cave up here, and I'm gonna move my base down here to this forest, I would have found my country. I'm going to teach y'all how to do this. So there's several ways of founding a country. My method is building a house, getting some sort of banner or a sign that says this is mine. Now, of course, you can't, you can, you can't immediately wall off all of your country's claims. So it's kind of like interpreted borders until you can do that, or until you can mark the border. And it's not that I want war on this server, but I want interactions between countries, right? Like, I want diplomacy. I want countries to interact. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to implement the feudal system again. Again, the feudal system was incredibly horrific, but in Minecraft, I have a feeling that it can genuinely be good. However, everyone has the same ability to do literally anything, so the feudal system would kind of be literally useless. So yeah. But of course, it's like you have to respect the system, right? Especially in Minecraft. Like, if I set up a feudal system in Minecraft, if I make myself the High King, and then I set up other smaller kings and dukes below me, and I make like a House of Lords, etc., because like that's kind of the system I normally go with, is the House of Lords monarchy. It's feudal, of course, but it's still the lords below the king or the duke. Like whatever lord is below you has a council that they can all meet up in and vote and pass laws, right? So it's kind of a constitutional monarchy. And so, of course, I want the documents to be in Minecraft. Like, if you want to write your country's constitution on the Google Doc and then just keep it on the Google Doc, that's whatever. I don't really care. But like, I would prefer for there to be a version of Minecraft also. It's not really that hard, especially on Java, because it's like you literally just type it how you're typing it on a doc. I get it if you're on Bedrock and you're on like PlayStation or another console system and you don't have a keyboard to plug in. 100% that's way more difficult, because I've wrote constitutions that way, and it's genuinely one of the most frustrating things ever. But of course it's manageable, it's doable. But if you can't write the constitution in the game, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to ban you, because the server, I don't want to say it has no rules, but it kind of has no rules. It's just like, if I catch you obviously cheating, I'm going to ban you. But if you're just being a chill guy, but you're a griefer, and your whole thing is griefing, guess what? You just are raiding barbarian. That's what we'll classify you as. But of course, I'm gonna get butthurt if you attack me. I'm gonna be mad, but I'm not gonna ban you. I'm gonna be genuinely upset, but I'm not gonna ban you if you grief my base, cause it's inevitable, because I'm a YouTuber. You guys are gonna find my base, because you'll see my coordinates. You can literally map out where I've been. It's not that hard. You're gonna grief my base, or you're gonna join my country. It doesn't matter. Either way, something's going to happen to me in the server. So it's it's whatever, I know it's inevitable, so I'm not gonna force myself to avoid it. I'm gonna ban you if you do it and make you scared to fight wars, because wars are messy, right? If you fight a war, houses are gonna get burnt, right? And in Minecraft, you're gonna do what needs to be done, because in medieval Europe, they will blow up castle walls, and if you need to create a lava cast in order to intimidate your enemy into surrendering, by all means do it, right? And I don't mean get on here and completely destroy the world. I won't like that, but I can't ban you for it. Weapons of mass destruction, I can't ban you for it. However, I will ban you if you make a lag machine, right? Now it's different if one of your farms causes a little bit of lag, that's a little bit different, but if it's an intentional lag machine that has no obvious benefit besides you just thinking it's neat, then I'm gonna either ban you or I'm gonna threaten to ban you. I'm like, hey, listen, like, you either get that out of here or you're gone, right? It's like, it leaves or you leave. Like, I'm not putting up with lag machines. It's just not a thing I do. Yeah. This is gonna change, but anyway, wow, that's a lot of wood. And this is just a starter house for now. I mean, I'm gonna live in it for a while, but I thought it was a pink sheep. Never mind. I was like incredibly fascinated. I was like, oh my goodness, pink sheep. Yep. I need to finish off these corners. There we go. Now, in the last two videos, I talked about some controversial topics that weren't really controversial. So now I'm kind of just wanting to ponder, like, what am I going to talk about in this video that's going to make people want to crucify me? Of course, I have to keep it kid-friendly. My nephew watches these videos. As a matter of fact, a bunch of kids watch these videos, and oh my goodness, that is a big tree. I did not even notice that. I mean, I noticed it, but, like, I did not notice how big it was. But yeah, actually, yeah, so that actually brings me to the topic of my channel, right? It's like, my channel, is it a kid channel or is it a young adult to adult video? Not video, I mean channel. Well, it's kind of both, right? Like, it's not exclusively for kids, and it'll never be exclusively for kids. However, videos like these are going to be targeted towards kids, right? Like, obviously, that's duh. That's kind of the point of being a YouTuber, is that you realize that, like, especially if you're a gaming YouTuber, like, you're gonna realize that kids are gonna be at least 70 to 60% of your audience, maybe more, right? And so you, as a content creator, you have to cater to that audience. You have to realize that this is your audience, and they're kids, and so you have to make a safer environment for them as a content creator. Now, also, I'm going to concede this point. As a content creator, as a YouTuber, I have other videos, right? I have the podcasts where I talk about controversial topics and religious topics. Of course, not all of my videos are catered towards kids. I'm going to mention some things that some people won't ever mention around their kids. But it's whatever, right? Like, that's on the parent for having the kid watch my videos, right? Of course, the parent's not forcing the kid to watch the videos, but it's like, if you're a parent and your kid's watching YouTube, you need to see what that kid is watching. I'm not saying break their privacy, because everyone deserves privacy. However, it's like, it's a kid, bro. It's your kid, right? Your authority as the parent supersedes their right to privacy. Of course, now, there's obvious lines that I'm not going to say, but there's lines, right? But when it comes to just seeing what they're watching on YouTube, like, you have that right as a parent to see that. So as a parent, if you don't want your kid watching my videos, don't let them watch my videos, right? Don't let them do that. Of course, I get it. Some kids don't mind, but ultimately, that is on the parent. 9 times out of 10, if a kid has issues, it's the parent's fault. No, I'll concede this. No, I'll concede this. I'm not a parent. I've never been a parent. But, oh my goodness, wow. That hurt. But, as a parent, if you don't want your kid watching my videos, don't have them watch my videos, right? Ground them, do something, right? And kids, if you're not supposed to be watching my videos, don't watch my videos, right? If you're not supposed to be watching YouTube, don't watch YouTube. Just do what your parents say, alright? You have to do what your parents says, because as humans, right, we are the children of God, and so we have to do what God says, right? And so our relationship with our parents reflects our relationship with God. Just like our relationship with our spouse reflects our relationship with God, the same thing applies here, right? If you don't obey your parents, how are you going to obey God, right? Now, I get it, of course, it's a little bit more arbitrary than that, but ultimately that's the principle, right? God says to honor your father and mother. Now, that doesn't mean obey their every will and whim, but if your parent says, clean up your room, that ain't hurting nobody, right? So just go clean up your room, right? Like, you're not gonna die, you're not gonna, like, suffer a stroke, a heart attack, and die. It's just a room, you'll be okay. Just obey your parent just as you would obey God. I'm not saying treat your parent like God, but what I am saying is realize that this leads to how you're going to treat God in the future, how you're going to interact with Him in the future once you're a woman or a man, right? Because ultimately, that's what it boils down to, right? That's why we have parents in the first place, is so we can learn how to obey our parent just as we would obey God. So as a kid, you have to obey your parents, right? You have to be like, alright guys, fine. Even though you might disagree with it, even though you might not want to do it, even though it might be super reluctant for you to do that, because if I'm being honest with you guys, sometimes I don't always obey God, which is funny coming from a preacher, but it's true, right? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't always obey God like I should, and I get it. As a kid, you don't always obey your parents as you should, or whoever's over you, right? Like, not necessarily your mommy or your daddy, but it's whoever God has put in your life to be that parental figure, right? So you have to listen to them, right? Because like I said before, it's how you obey them, how you listen to them, is how you're going to obey and listen to God in the future. So right now, learn to obey the parent so you don't have to learn to obey God. Wait, that sounds wrong. Let me rephrase that. Because you always have to learn how to obey God. But what I'm saying is, like, learn to obey your parent so when you do learn to obey God, it's easier, right? Someone's going to take that quote completely out of context and make me seem like a dirty atheist. But now, oh my goodness, my back is killing me. I hope you guys can hear when I pop my back, because it's genuinely really funny. But kids, if your parents say do something, do it, alright? unless it's going to cause like extreme physical harm to you or someone else. Well, not just extreme physical harm, but just physical harm, right? Unless it's putting you or someone else in danger, just obey your parent, right? In the end, it'll work out. You'll be okay, right? Like you're not gonna die by cleaning your room. You'll be okay. You know, I'm betting money that like all those little kids I was talking about earlier that were like the bulk of my audience, I'm betting a lot of money that they just left right after I gave this speech. This is hilarious. Or there's a bunch of them nodding along right now saying, yeah, you tell them. But then they're the ones that need to obey. Cough, cough. But anyway, I got my housemate and we're good, right? So about starting a country in this Minecraft server, the thing about it is that of course you don't have to, but I want to highly encourage it, and I swear, if that is jungle, I'm gonna crash out. But anyway, look, we have to band together in this Minecraft server, because if we're all scattered about, there's literally gonna be no good content, bro. I swear. So we have to continue as is, right? We have to band together, make our own little countries and communities and whatever. You know what? Nah, never mind. Oh, wait, actually not. Oh, wait. Sure. I was debating whether or not I was going to go over here and punch a bunch of grass and get a bunch of seeds and make a bunch of wheat. Because right now I'm 37 minutes into this video. And the majority of this video I was just doing a little preachy. There we go, I got some seeds, let's go. You know what I wish? I wish Minecraft would add corn. Like corn on the cob, that stuff. And let you like fix it up in different dishes, because you have corn on the cob, you have corn not on the cob, you have popped corn, you have corn on the cob with butter on it. You got corn. Shoot, I think that's about it. But anyway, yeah. So I like corn, and we need to add it into Minecraft, right? I would literally love if they added more vegetables in the Minecraft as well, because I love gardens. I love eating vegetables. Kids, make sure you eat your vegetables, please. Right, because or else if you don't eat your vegetables, you're not gonna get all the nutrients. And 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. My mama just came in here. So yeah, as I said, yeah, so kids, make sure that y'all eat your vegetables, because if you don't eat vegetables, you're not going to get all that nutrient, right? And then once you don't get all that nutrients, you're not going to grow up right. You're going to be a short, tiny little man. Now, of course, sometimes you can't help if you're tiny. I get that, right? But you have to put in the effort to be stronger, right? To build your body up, to be healthy. Because, like, if you get ill, right? If you get a cold, if I'm being honest with y'all, I don't mean to scare y'all, but humans used to die from colds. Sometimes we still do. And the reason we don't anymore is because, of course, we have vaccines. We have all this good medical technology. But ultimately, We have better diets to provide the nutrients for our bodies. So please take advantage of the modern age that we live in and eat your freaking vegetables, alright kids? If you don't eat vegetables, you're gonna get sick. You need to eat your vegetables. This stuff right here, I love this stuff, but like, it's so annoying. It makes a good compost, but literally that's just it. That's all it does. It just makes compost and only compost. It is so annoying. It's 40 minutes now, which means it's about time that I go ahead and I log off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna log off because this is about how long my YouTube videos normally last now. So I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Have an amazing day. And if y'all have any prayer requests, just send them in the comments, or if you know how to talk to me in person or on any messaging app, do that please. I'll be praying for y'all. God bless y'all. Have an amazing day. And yeah, peace out guys. Alright. Bye.